Welcome students. So in previous session we have already completed exercise 4.5. Now we will see next chapter, that is chapter 5, data handling. So if you already learned from the 6th standard that how to draw the graph. In that we also learn about the pictograph. Histogram we will learn in this particular chapter. We have learned already pictograph, bar graph and double bar graph in lower standards. So just we go through that and revise our topic, that looking for information. What kind of information we are getting from such kind of graphical representation, or you can say pictorial representation. So see in your textbook. So in your day-to-day life you might have come across information such as runs made by a batsman in the last 10 test matches, number of wickets taken by a bowler in the last 10 one-day international, marks scored by the students of your class in the mathematics unit test, and number of storybooks read by each of your friends. So the information collected in all such cases is called data. Roughly whatever information you are gathering from the various sources, that all information are known as the data collection. Data is usually collected in the context of a situation that we want to study. For example, a teacher may like to know the average height of students in her class. To find this, she will write the heights of all the students in her class, organize the data in a systematic manner and then interpret it accordingly. So sometimes data is represented graphically to give a clear idea of what it represents. And you remember the different types of graphs which we have learned in lower standards. So you are given pictograph. If you observe the pictograph which is given in your textbook, in that the picture of car is given and it represents 100 cars. So one symbol represents 100 cars. So if you have two symbols means 200 cars, three symbols means 300 cars, 2.5 symbols means 200 full and 1/2, that means 250 cars. So this way you can get the information from the pictograph. Some questions are given. How many cars were produced in the month of July? So you just see July, 2 full car and 1/2 means 250. In which month were maximum number of cars produced? That is in the month of September. So this kind of information you are getting from the pictograph. How many, the question is given, how many pictures of car are there? 4 pictures means 400 cars were manufactured in the month of September. So this information you are getting from the pictograph. Turn the page. Now you have given one graph. Let's see. Now see, this is the graph is given to you, a bar graph. So a display of information using bars uniform width, their height being proportional to the respective values. So this we have already learned how to draw the bar graph. Okay, so it starts from 0 up to 350. Whatever informations which can vary, you have to represent on this line. That is your y-axis and this is your x-axis. Okay, you have to leave the first unit and you have to start from the second unit, whatever graph you want to represent. Then another leave one unit, one space between two bar, you have to leave one space. Okay, the space should be uniform everywhere. Now here on this line you have mentioned number of students of class 8 and here it is academic year. Okay, so 2003 to 4 and the number of students academic performance is given. So let's see, bar heights give the quantity for each category and bars are of equal width with equal gaps in between. So this is the equal gaps. Now see the questions. What is the information given by the bar graph? So number of students in class 8 during the given academic years. So if you consider 2003 to 4, so number of students in class 8 are 100. In 2004 to 5 it is 200. You have to just verify it, height of the bar. In 2005 and 6 it is 250. 2006-7 it is 300, and 2007-8 it is 350. Now see the questions. What is informations? Which kind of information you are getting? So during the academic years, mentioning academic years, how many students are there in class 8? This information we are getting. Second is, in which year is the increase in the number of students maximum? Obviously in 2007-8. In which year is the number of students maximum? That is 2007 and 8. Maximum increase in number of students, that time you have to consider 2003-4 to 2004-5. Here the maximum number of students increased suddenly from 100 to 200, means 100 students are increased. From 2003-4 it is only 100 students, and it in 2004-5 it is 200. So 100 students are increased compared to remaining all other years. State whether true or false. The number of students during 2005-6 is twice that of 3-4. 2005-6 number of students are 250, and in 3-4 it is 100. So it is twice 100. Twice of 100 is 200, but here it is 250. So the statement is false. Move on to the next. That is, this is your double bar graphs. Why we need to learn double bar graph? Because it is very easy to compare same quantities in one graph. Okay, suppose you want to compare your academic performance in the math subjects. Okay, here it is given math subjects in 2005-6 and 2006-7. In 2 years, what is the improvement you are getting in your math subjects? So for same quantity you are comparing your results. So that's why such kind of graph, double bar graph, will help you directly to judge whether you have improved in maths or not. So here is the marks obtained by the students, and here is the subject. So in maths 2005-6 the mark is 30, but in 6-7 it is 60, double of that. So improvement is there. In science it is 2005-6 it is only 50, then in 6-7 little bit increase in that is 55. In science it is little bit improvement, but in English it is in 2005-6 it is 50 marks, but in 6-7 it will be performance gets down. In Hindi both the years the performance is same. So these informations we are getting through the double bar graphs. Some questions are given to you. What is the information given by the double bar graph? Here the comparison of 2 years academic performance subject wise is given for the students. In which subject has the performance improved the most? Obviously if you observe these 2 bars, height of 2 bars comparison, so maths the improvement is maximum. In which subject has the performance destroyed? Obviously in English. In which subject is the performance at par, means same, in Hindi. So this informations we are getting from the double bar graph. This much we have already learned in lower standard. Thank you.